Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Zach from Wolf Tooth. Welcome to Wolf Tooth, welcome to our new makeshift studio, and welcome to Wolf Bites. This is a new series of videos that we're doing to show and tell and inform about bicycle components, maintenance, some of the ins and outs, how to find specs and sizes and questions that we get quite often. So today we're going to talk about how to find the best platform pedals for your bike. In front of me I've got the Wolf Tooth Waveform pedal. I've also got the Wolf Tooth Ripsaw pedal over here. These are two aluminum flat pedals that are in the Wolf Tooth product range, and we're going to dive into some of the differences and highlight why you might want to choose one or the other to best suit your style of riding. There are two main types of flat pedals: a concave design, which is represented by the Waveform here, and a convex design, which is represented here by the Ripsaw pedal. Right, so when we talk about pedal concavity, you can see that the edges are going to sit a few millimeters above that center where the axle is, and that's going to give you that deep concave locked in feeling. This is going to be the preferred kind of riding position for a pedal like this. Your foot's going to kind of sink into it and it's going to be held in place. Honestly, you could do this with any shoe, but for a little stiffer mountain bike style shoe, this is just going to allow your body weight to really push down into the pedal and keep you locked in while you're out riding. This convex pedal is popular with people who like to midfoot pedal. What that means is the ball of your foot is in front of the axle, rather than kind of over the axle. This pedal is going to be really, really good for, if you have a very walkable trail shoe or bikepacking shoe, pair of Vans. These Vans here are really going to conform to the pedal with that midfoot style and allow you to have great grip as you're riding. The Waveform is a little bit thicker than the Ripsaw. This is the small version of this pedal. The large is comparable in size to the Ripsaw in terms of the fore-aft dimension and the side-to-side profile. This pedal does not quite have as much ground clearance, but it is still extremely thin, still very light. It does have significant chamfers on the leading edge of this pedal, so that when you are going through technical terrain, this is going to take rock strikes and not hang the pedal up on those rocks or roots or whatever it is, and it's going to kind of glance off. Dive in a little more detail about pedal pins. That's these guys. Pedal pins are what's going to keep your foot really locked into the pedal. Flat pedals, you're really relying on that downward force to push you through the pedal stroke, but the pins do give you a little bit of grip where you're able to kind of pull up through the pedal stroke. Here's a couple different lengths of pedal pins. The 4.5 millimeter pins are the ones that are the stock option for our Waveform and Ripsaw pedals. The shorter ones over here are going to be an option to kind of tailor the grip that the pedal has. Pedals are one of the key touch points of the bicycle, in addition to the saddle, the grips, and so it's really going to improve your feel on the bike if you've got your pedals really dialed in. So the Waveform pedal, in both the small and large size, really well suited to a lot of styles of riding. This is the choice of our freeride athletes. This was just ridden by Cami Nogueira and Georgia Astle at Red Bull Rampage. But it isn't just limited to the toughest, steepest terrain on earth, and it's great for DH and enduro style riding. It's really great as a trail pedal for people who like a really locked in feel. In general, either of these two pedals is going to be a really great option. I have the Ripsaws on my commuter bike. I love riding around town in them, but this is fantastic for anything, honestly, from XC to trail, mountain biking, down country, if that's still a thing, all the way to bike packing, touring, commuting. It's a really good do-it-all option. Okay, thanks for bearing with us. I know we threw quite a bit of information at you. Some key differences just to wrap up. The Ripsaw or the convex style pedal is going to be fantastic for people who wear softer shoes, people who like to have the ball of their foot in front of the axle, so that midfoot style pedaling, or potentially people who are going to be doing a lot of on-off the bike type stuff. The concave pedal is going to be a little bit harder to reposition your foot, but a little bit more of a locked in feel for a lot of riders that pedal kind of with the ball of their foot right above the axle. And so if you've got the pedals you're looking at now, looking at maybe getting a new set of pedals, keep an eye on where you put your foot. If you tend to move it around a lot, if you ride in a soft shoe versus a firm shoe. If you're interested in checking out more details about all of the ins and outs of these pedals, hit this link right up here. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Shoot us a note in the comments if you have any more questions. We'd be happy to go through and kind of dive into any more details. And also let us know how we're doing. If you want to see any other kinds of videos that we can add to this series, it's going to be growing and we're going to be rolling these out every couple of weeks. And we'd love to hear from you as to what that could look like as we move forward. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.